Actually, you know, it's autumn, fall, it's fall now. And I went out to, rake up some of the leaves. And my wife had done it the day before, but you know what it's like, if you want the wind to change, sweep out the garage, right? Because as soon as you get to the doorway, the wind changes, it blows all the bloody leaves back in. But anyway, I went out the next day, and I couldn't find a rake. And she was up there in the house, and I shouted up to her, I said, "Hey, sweetheart, I need the rake." And she's miles away, I think she might be deaf. And she said, "What?" I said, "I need the rake." "What?" "I need the rake." And she said, "Oh, okay, I know what you mean." I had to go up the yard. She said, "I left it behind the bush." You just never know, do you? You just never know. And yeah. You're never going to be able to say "left it" again, anytime. But I honestly think she's either wants to ignore me or she doesn't sort of respond to me now and again. I say things to her, she just doesn't respond. And I was getting very worried. I thought, honestly, she's going deaf. Hang on a minute. So, hang on. So I went to the doctor. I said, because women are very, very sensitive about having to wear a hearing aid or something like that. And I said to the doctor, I said, I've got a feeling she's going deaf. What do I do? He said, "Well, we need to know how bad it is." I said, "Well, I can't tell you that." He said, "It's easy. What you do is you go home, and if she's got her back to you, you say something to her, right? And if she doesn't respond, you take another step, and you say the same thing to her, same volume, and if she doesn't respond, you go forward again, and then tell me how far away you were from her before she responded." And I thought, well, that's brilliant. I could have been a doctor. So I went home, and she was washing up. So I went in the back door, she was washing up. I thought, perfect. I said, "Hello, darling, what's for dinner?" No. So I took a pace forward. I said, "Hello, darling, what's for dinner?" Nothing. Another pace. "Hello, darling, what's for dinner?" Still no. It's worse than I thought. So I took another pace forward. I said, "Hello, darling, what's for dinner?" And she turned around and she said, "For the fourth fucking time, chicken." You just don't know, do you? You don't know. It's like my little grandchild called me the other day. He says, "Grandpa," he says, "can you make a noise like a frog?" I said, "What do you want me to make a noise like a frog for?" He says, "Well, Daddy says when Grandpa croaks, we can all go to Disney World." Makes you feel wanted, doesn't it?
And we were in there eating. I noticed there was a little couple, quite old, older than me, so they must have been pretty damn old. And on the little table, there were several of those little two-up things. And they had one burger, right? Some fries, one drink, and 2 straws. Right? And the guy is very carefully cutting the burger in half, and then he's counting the chips out onto another plate. And I thought, bloody hell. I thought they were all wealthy in America. Because, well, America's, it's like a nephew that's doing quite well, really, isn't it? So anyway, I went over to them. I thought I'd do my little good deed for the day, especially as we're coming back, for a nice charity. I said, "Look, could I buy you, a hamburger for yourself and some fries?" And she said, no, it's fine. We've been married for 50 years and we share everything. I thought, okay. So I went away and sat down, and Jeff and I were chatting. And she sat there and she's not doing anything. And the guy's, you know, stuffing it in there like this. And I went over and I said, are you sure I can't get you something for you? She said, no, we've been married 50 years, we share everything. I said, so what are you waiting for? And she said, the teeth.
Actually, when we first arrived, I'll never forget, in the hotel, we went up, we were very, very sort of excited, you know, and I'd said to the reception guy, I said, you know, we're just married, so we'd like a suite. And he said, oh, the bridal, do you like the bridal? And I said, no, I'll just hang on to her ears till I get the hang of it. You're good, you guys are good. Oh, you really are lovely. I mean,
it was a lot of fun. A lot of people actually think that I'm Australian. Does anybody here think I sound like an Australian?
No.
Well, it's weird. People come up and say, whereabouts in Australia you're from? You know, I said, well, you're about 19,000 miles out. Sure. That way. Oh, no, you're Australian. I said, no, I'm not. I said, Australians, when they talk, they don't open their mouth. So they start to talk like that. You know, they talk like that, and everything is blue. And every girl's called Sheila. You know, all the guys are called Bruce. Right? And everything's no worries. You know, I mean, you know why they don't open their mouth? Because there's so many fucking flies out the street. But we share a lot. You know, I mean. English and Australians, we use the same language. You've created your own now. So. Well, you say aluminium, right? And we say aluminium. You know why we say aluminium? Because we're right. But Australians, you call it these things you put all the garbage in, right? That's a tote. Is that a big tote, the things they put outside? Or a garbage can, you know, the ones with the wheels on that you put out. What do you call those? Question too hard. Okay, we'll carry on. I didn't realise. No, but if it hasn't got wheels on, we just call them a bin. We call it a dustbin, and the stuff you put in there is dust. Over here, you're obviously from the garbage, because what you put in is garbage, right? And don't say garbage, don't put them again. And if it's got wheels on, in England and in Australia, we call them wheelie bins. That makes sense, and it's a fun name, wheelie bins. And in the village I used to live in England, we used to have wheelie bin races. Yeah, we'd get completely drunk. And we'd put somebody in, and 10 of us used to go to the hill at the top of the village and have a race down. Yeah. 3 people left by the time we got there. But anyway, right, so and Australia, they call them wheelie bins as well. Right, so I've got to tell you this story, it's wonderful. No, I have. So take her home if she's ready. So, I'm sure because I haven't heard the end. They call him Dustin, right? So this Australian Dustin, he's on his route and he collects the wheelie bins every day and all that stuff, right? And he goes by this particular house, and for 3 weeks, right? It's never been put out, and he's getting a bit worried. So he decides to knock on the door, find out what's going on. So he knocks on the door, and knocks on the door again, and eventually the door opens, you know, about that much, and this little Chinese fella is looking through there, you know, like a chink in the curtains. Did I say that? Have you got any Chinese people in here? So this little Japanese fella, and And he looks just like a chink in the curtains. And so the garbage guy says, hey mate, where's your bin? He said, I've been on toilet.
Sorry.
Where's your bin? I tell you, I've been on toilet. You're missing the point. He said, where's your wheelie bin? He said, okay, you caught me. I didn't fucking next door's wife. I didn't mean to say wife. I'm very sorry. And over there, you know, the Aussies, they still like to wear Speedos. You know, over here you wear pajamas now, they get so ridiculous. You know, I presume you're all, you know, well blessed and you've got to at least cover it up like me. Because you're American.
Damn right.
Thank you. Which one said that? Was that the lady or? Oh, was that Rocky?
Yeah, Rocky. How was that one?
Oh, was that one? Oh, Rocky, Phil.
Good luck.
Thank you. You're a very nice man. Thank you. How big are you? Scott, I might need a bit of...
He's pretty big.
Is he pretty? Is he?
We never showered together, but he's pretty big.
Well, I'm a devout Catholic, so you know, it's fine by me. It's fine by me. Where the hell was I now? I'm shitting myself. Yeah, they wear Speedos, right? And they're pretty tight. And over there they have a little bird, like you've got a little bird over here, you've got a cockatoo or a cockatiel or something, cockatoo. Over there it's a butterigar. They have little butterigars, they're like little parrot things. And Speedos, they actually call them budgie smugglers. Yeah, some guys are smuggling parrots, but most of the time. But they're like Californians, you know, they love their bodies and they love to be tanned, you see. And there's not many beaches where you can, you know, go out and strip right down and you know, scorch the sausage. So these guys, there's half a dozen of these Aussies, they go up amongst the sand dunes and they decide that they want to get everything done, right? They don't need sort of speedo lines. So they cover themselves up with sand so nobody recognises them. And they just leave the three-piece suite out in the sun. Okay? And a coachload of women are walking along the beach. They got off the coach, of course. And they're walking on, and they suddenly see them. Things. And it wasn't windy. And one of the women sees these half dozen things, and she says, "Oh, Ada." Oh, she says, "I've been looking for one of those for years," she says. "And they're growing wild here."
I had to propose a toast to our wives and sweethearts, may they never meet. I had a close call the other night, actually. My wife was at home instead of going to sewing classes or whatever she does. And the phone rang and she answered it before I could get to the phone. And she just said, "How do I know? It's 400 miles away." And she put the phone down. And I said, "Who was that then?" She said, "I don't know." She said, "Some stupid woman asking if the coast was clear." Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't clap on your own, someone will throw you a fish, you know. But this is, I've got to, because of what day this is over here, because I'm a veteran as well in many ways. I was in the army. I'm 23820-935. You never forget your number, do you? Yeah. Oh, no. And it was difficult. I mean, actually, it's a strange thing about being in the army. I was responsible for the death of 27 men. I was a cook. I had a lot of fun in the army. It was great fun. But I'd just like to tell you one little, before we get on with the show, I'll just tell you my favourite military story, okay? So you have to picture the scene. Picture the scene. There's this American Marine, and he's on a train in Europe. Right? And the train's very, very busy, and he's walking up and down trying to find a seat. And he can't find a seat anywhere until he gets to the very last carriage. And right at the end, there's a French woman sat down, and she's got a little white poodle sat on the seat next to her. So he goes up and said, "Excuse me, ma'am." Oh, he said it in American, of course. He said, "Excuse me, ma'am." He says, "Can I just move the dog and sit on the seat?" And she said, "You Americans, you have no class. You don't understand. How do you expect my little Fifi to move? She is Princess Fifi. She is a lady. And I am a lady. You don't expect a lady to give up her seat to a big American Marine?" So he backs off and he walks up and down, can't find a seat, comes back. He said, "Look, excuse me, man." He said, "I really am very tired. Can I just move the dog? Sit down?" She says, "You are so arrogant. You have no idea of how class works, you Americans." And he doesn't say a word, he just picks up the dog, opens the window and chucks the dog out the window and sits down. And she says, "Will nobody come to my aid and save my honor from this terrible American?" And there's a lovely old English fella sat across the way. And he says, "You know, you Americans," he said, "you have a knack for doing the wrong thing, don't you?" He said, "When you eat, you hold your fork in the wrong hand." He said, "And you drive on the wrong side of the road." He said, "And now you've thrown the wrong bitch out of the window."
I didn't realise they were so nice in the colonies. It's just because you have, what's it, Independence Day? Yeah. That's July the 4th?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
July the 4th in England, that's Thanksgiving for us. Yeah, guys, the one thing that... Oh, what's that?
This was yours.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
There it is. Hey,
Oh, thank you very much.
Gotta make sure you have your sauce. That's
You're a
all.
very nice man,
Thank you.
apparently.
apparently.
It's very nice, thank you.
Hey, you don't want to get pulled over like that.
Listen, I don't want to get pulled what? Oh, pulled over. Sorry.
You're like,
Well, you never know, you might get a French kiss. Well, here's another toast, here's to it, to it. I'm hoping you get to it to do it, and if you get to it and don't do it, it's hoping you never get to it to do it again.
Nice. Nice. There you go.
Yeah. Well, I came up here from Columbus, Indiana, with bless you, darling. Oh my goodness! You got a bell to ring or something? I'm sure you are done. Yeah.
All right. I'm good.
That's even better than a condom, a good sneeze, right? Oh, yeah, I wish I was out there watching this. It's fucking
Using that thing.